Let some people get up in here, man. We about to chat this up. Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. It is going crazy right now. It is going crazy. Like, it's going crazy. Like, I expected it to get lit. I didn't know it was going to get like this. Who y'all got winning so far, man? Who y'all think's got the best diss track out of all of them? Well, opinions. But I really think right now, too, man, we need to sit back and just kind of appreciate this moment in hip hop because it's been a long time since everybody stopped being friendly. I mean, all these subliminals that people would normally drop and all this other stuff is one thing, but it's been a long time since people really stopped being friendly with each other and started actually wanting to compete for the best. Now, I see people already getting in their feelings because they're like, oh, this is getting out of hand. Now we're talking about kids and girlfriends and family and this and that. Listen, I said a long time ago, I'll say it again. The choice to talk about kids, family, friends, all that stuff, that's their choice, man. They made that choice that they weren't going to have any limits. Me and one of my former students, when I did the rap battle with Nigel, we're going to do diss tracks on each other. We've already made it very clear. We're not going to go too personal. We're going to take some shots, but it ain't going to be nothing too personal, man. I'm not going to talk about how he had erectile dysfunction at 17, and he told me about it. I'm not going to bring that up, but they are literally there's no lines to this anymore. Like there are no lines that can't be crossed to this anymore. And they made that choice to take it that far. Did they have to? I don't think so. I think it still could have stayed lyrical. I think they still could have did their thing, but I think they put themselves in a position now where there's no going back. It's like now the person who loses is the person who stops first. You know what I mean? Like that junk is exhausting. That's the only part when I could say I understand why Cole didn't want to do it. It's exhausting, man. Like you want to put your time and your effort into like some creative art that is going to be played and appreciated for generations and years and stuff to come. But it's exhausting, man, to just spend the whole entire freaking 3 songs just dissing somebody. Like, I mean, it's cool. I don't mind it, but it's definitely tiresome. Uh, with like that, when Kendrick came out with like that, it was a good little first punch. Uh, then Drake responded with dropping "Give Me 50," which I thought was a really decent little diss track. Once again, kind of jab back. They both threw 2 jabs at each other. No real haymakers there. Then Drake dropped the AI one with Tupac and Snoop, and it's kind of corny, but it was funny too at the same time. Like Drake was just basically trying to make him respond. Trying to put him on his timetable and make him respond to his move. You know, but I don't think he saw Euphoria coming when Kendrick did respond. That Euphoria was fire, man. That was probably one of the best ones that they've done so far. Uh, I think when Kendrick dropped Euphoria, people expected Drake to take a little bit longer to respond, and Drake responded quickly. Like the thing is you normally don't go into this stuff unless you've already got like 4 or 5 songs ready to go, up and ready to go. So I think the way that Drake responded to that quickly was top notch. And then he came out with what's the next song? I'm trying to think. I'd ask somebody in the chat what the next song is, but I don't have anybody in the chat. But I don't think those are Family Matters. But anyway, Kendrick dropped. Oh yeah, because Kendrick dropped another one after Euphoria. Kendrick turned around and dropped 616 in L.A. which I thought was there. We could have did without that one, but a lot of subliminals there, a lot of information. And then Drake, once again, like I said, responded quickly with Family Matters. And by the time that drops, Kendrick's already turned around and dropped his new diss track, Meet the Grams. So it's gotten interesting. I really do truly believe the person who stops first is the person people are going to believe lost, because they all pretty much, hey, how you doing? Sorry, saying hi to this little kid over here. Um, but yeah, I think the person who stops first is the person that loses in this case, because there's not going to be a limit or a line drawn on things that people can and cannot say now. This is where people start leaking messages and or creating fake messages or all kind of stuff, man. I mean, but we need to appreciate the moment. Like I said, it's been so long since we've had hip hop like this, like competitive freaking hip hop, where people are actually trying to compete and not be friendly. Last time we had something like this was Jay Z Nas, I think, really, and that only went for so long, 2 or 3 songs. I mean, they dropped 3 songs yesterday by themselves. So appreciate the moment, man. This moment in hip hop. If you're a hip hop head, if you're an MC, if you do rap music, if you make beats, hell, if you're just interested because it's Drake or because it's Kendrick Lamar, appreciate the moment, because it's been a while since we had moments like this. So yeah, appreciate it. Anyway, I'm hop off here. I just wanted to have that conversation with a couple of y'all, but instead I had it by myself. Don't forget, like, subscribe, man. More videos coming soon.